Well, good morning. It's another beautiful day at the beach. Not many people here because it's during the week. We're going to see what people lost during the weekend. Let's get going. Alright, I got an 81 here. Let's see what this is. Probably a coin. We will see. Alright, I got it in the scoop. Yep, I got a penny. Alright, I got an 87 here. Let's see what this is. I'm betting it's probably a coin. Let's see what we have. Yep. We got ourselves a dime. This is kind of a cool little program the county park puts on with the kids. They go out and they do little biology lessons. Normally the kids and the county people go seine, and then they dump out the seines to see what's in there, but all the kids ran out of the water. I guess they were scared or something, but anyway, kind of a cool program that they have here sometimes in the summertime. All right, I got a loud 83 here. Let's see what this is. All right, out of the hole. Oh, we got ourselves a shiny penny. Alright, well, let's go see what else we can find. We're looking for some jewelry. That'd be nice. Here, I got kind of a faint signal. It's jumping around a lot, so I'm not quite sure what this is. Jumping from like a 49 to a 63. Deep down here. Got it out as a 52. Still not seeing it. Oh. Oh wow, it's a ring. That was a very, very deep ring. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people like metal detect this beach and miss this. That is awesome. Might be tungsten, could be stainless steel. Let's see. Awesome! Look how deep that was. I got myself a ring underneath the pier. Nice. Alright, I got a 6061 here. Kind of a low tone, could be a pull tab or bottle cap, but we'll check it out and see what it is. I don't see anything. Alright, we got it in scoop. We got a nickel. Haven't found a nickel on the beach in a long time. All right, well, there's some change out here today. All right, I got a solid 60 here. Let's see what this might be. All right, oh, we got a nickel. All right, I'll take that. All right, I got a 6869 here. Let's see what this is. Still in the hole, keeping it at a 69. Alright. I don't know if it's 2 signals or there's a 71 there. Oh, I see something shiny. Oh, that's pretty. I don't think it's a pendant, I think it's an attachment to something. I don't think it's gold, but it's pretty and shiny. That's a nice find. Little piece of jewelry. Alright, that's in the same hole as that little green stone, because you always check your holes twice. And I see something else in there. I think probably it was a piece of an earring or something, I don't know. This is another little piece of it, I think, somehow. Alright, so I keep hitting this hole right here. It is a piece of jewelry or something, earring. I just popped this out. This is another section of that piece. It goes right in there. So, alright, well, I'm finding bits and pieces of something. Oh, I found another piece of that jewelry. These are pretty little pieces. So if you find pieces of something, whether it be like a chain, you always look for the pendant. If you find a pendant, you're always looking for the chain that it fell off of. So always kind of look around the area to find more pieces of something. If it's broken, you never know what you might find. Alright, looks like that's all from here. Alright, I got 2 signals here. Here's a low tone 60 and there's a high tone 88. So we're going to dig up the 60 first and see what this is. Still in the hole. I was closer to that 88 than I thought. Alright, we got the 60 out. Alright, we got a nickel there. And I'm betting this 88, 89 might be either a dime or probably a dime. Could be a quarter, but I think it's a dime. $87 out of the hole. I don't see it. All right, in the scoop. And it's a dime. All right, got 15 cents out of 2 little holes right here. That's nice. All right, I got a high tone 90. Doesn't quite sound like a quarter, but it sounds more like silver actually. Nope, drop down. All right, look what we found. We found a very colorful race car. Awesome. Another car for the collection. Got quite a few of those. All right, I got a 61 right here. Thankfully these people aren't sitting at the chair right in front of it, but 58. $61 out of the hole. Let's see what we have. Alright, we got a nickel. Today's the day for nickels, apparently. I've been finding quarters and dimes all year, and now today I'm finding nickels. Alright, I got an 87 here. Let's see what this is. Ah, I missed it. Oh. A very crusty old dime from the 1980s, 86 I think it is. All right, well, there's some things on the beach still. This is a 20, not a great signal, but right out of the hole. Where'd that go? There it is. How did that not? That did not pick up at all. Alright, I got an earring. That was stamped something. Alright, that's a nice. I'm going to say that's probably gold-plated silver. It's very, very light. But nice little earring. But I zoomed in, and this is actually 10 karat gold. That's awesome. Looks great, but it's so light, so it must be hollow inside. But I'm so glad I dug a 10. Anyway, great gold find. Glad I dug that. Such a gorgeous day on the beach today. Absolutely beautiful. I got kind of a jumpy signal. It's jumping from like an 85 up to like an 87 or so, but well, we got it out of the hole. Wasn't deep. We got ourselves a dime. This one might be a tough one to get, but we're gonna see if we can get it. Let's see, I might have gotten it on the first scoop. Yep, I did. I don't see it. The 51. Oh, there it is. A little piece, probably a bracelet or something. Looks like a little seeing eye, little charm. All right, nice little piece of jewelry. Got a really loud 92. I'm betting it's a quarter, but I'm hoping for silver. We'll see. I'm not seeing anything offhand. Okay, I got two signals. Actually, here we go. What is this? Alright, there's my quarter. Nice shiny one. And there's something else over here. This is an 89. And I got a dime too. Alright. Yeah, 35 cents. Nice and shiny. Well, these are my finds from today's hunt. I have a little less than $1 in change. Lots of little bits and pieces of a bracelet. Those are kind of cool to find. A very colorful Matchbox car. I got a nice stainless steel wedding ring, as well as a 10-karat gold earring. So thanks so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.